Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. So today I'm using a brand new stamp set from the new 2021-2022 annual catalog. I am using the Flowers of Friendship stamp set. I really love this set. I liked the simplicity of the floral images, and then I thought these thank you sentiments were just awesome, mixed with this like bold, chunky font, and then this kind of curvy, cursive-y handwritten font. I liked that a lot. I thought that was really, really nice. So I'm using this stamp set. This is available as a bundle in my online store where you can get the stamp set along with the coordinating flowers and leaves punch. I'm not using the punch today, but I wanted you to know that there is a punch available and a bundle option where you can save 10% when you bundle the two together. So let's go ahead and get started with today's project. All right, so I've got my pieces here and we are gonna go ahead and start with some stamping. And I'm just gonna bring in a scrap piece of paper here. So I'm going to stamp first on this piece of white cardstock. So you can see this has a nice stitched edge, and I actually used my stitched rectangle dies to die cut all of the rectangles that I have that are featured on this card. I love these dies. I use them all the time. So I'm coming in with Pale Papaya, one of our new in colors, and on this stitched rectangle I'm going to stamp this lovely image here. And it's obviously much larger than my rectangle, so it's gonna go off of the edge a bit. So I'll just stamp there. Okay, that looks cute. And then on this scrap piece of white cardstock, I'm coming in with Soft Succulent, another one of our new in colors. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I love this sentiment from the stamp set. I think it's my favorite one. It says, "Little card, big thanks." Ooh, that, I love this font, love it. And I'm gonna go ahead and punch out the sentiment using the tailored tag punch. So, or is it truly tailored punch? I can't remember, I'll put it on the screen. Okay, so let's start putting this card together. It really is actually a simple card, but it is just beautiful, you'll see. Okay, so my card base is Pale Papaya, and this is cut 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I've scored it at 4.25 inches. And I'm just gonna give it a nice crease here. Then I die cut a piece of Pale Papaya using one of those stitched rectangle dies that I showed you earlier. And I am just going to pop a few dimensionals on the back of this. Then I also die cut a piece of the Pinned Petals Designer Series paper. I love this paper. It's so soft and subtle, but it's really, really pretty. So many pretty floral patterns in that collection. But I die cut this again with the stitch rectangle dies. So I'm just going to add some dimensionals only on the right side of this piece, and then we're actually going to just put a little bit of Stampin' Seal adhesive on the left side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my dimensional backings off of here, and then I'm going to add this in the bottom left corner of my card front. Okay. Then I'm going to add this piece a little bit up on this left Pale Papaya piece. So I guess right about there looks good. Press that down. Then this piece is just going to go flat onto my designer paper. So I think I'm going to put that, oh, no, that's not centered. I want to center it up on my designer paper, but it's a little bit longer, as you can see. And that was intentional for visual effect. Okay, just like that. And then dimensionals on the back of my sentiment. And I am going to line up the sides of this die cut with the sides of my designer paper. let's see. I think I want it right there. Okay, and then I decided to finish this card with some of the champagne rhinestones. I felt like they paired so nicely with the pale papaya cardstock. Isn't that really pretty? I think they coordinate really well together. So I am going to put the medium size. Just gonna put a couple down here in the corner, and then one right about there. Now let me bring this card in close for you to see. Isn't it so pretty? I just love those champagne rhinestones, and this pale papaya and soft succulent is so pretty. I love it, and all of the beautiful stitching. It's just a really nice, simple card, just lovely. And of course, you know, I had to create a matching envelope. I stamped the same flower on the front, and then I put the reverse side of this designer paper onto my envelope flap, and I love it. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget, you can find all of the measurements and supplies for this project over on today's coordinating blog post, which is linked down below in the video description. And I do actually have all of the products that I used today linked down below in the video description as well for your convenience with clickable links. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.